welcome to the channel, and welcome as we give you some facts about the monastery in Batalha. And stay tuned because we will start talking about expat living on this and some of the things that may be holding you feeling stuck and putting off this kind of expat life. But let's start here with the monastery and where it's located. So this monastery is in Batalha. It's located in west central Portugal, just south of Leiria. It took us about a 12-minute drive, if that, to get there, and it's really in a beautiful country-esque town. The monastery of Santa Maria was designated as a UNESCO World Heritage Site in 1983. Now, this monastery is a milestone in Portuguese history and holds the royal pantheon. It represents the victory of Portuguese troops over Castile at the Battle of Aljubarrota in 1385. It was built in the end of the 14th century, as you can see by the Baroque and other details. It took 200 years almost to be built, and it is one of the most visited monuments in all of Portugal. Now, because it took joint efforts to be built, you'll notice it includes various styles and techniques of art, which exposed Portugal to quite a few architects during that 200 years. In 1907, it became a national monument. It has great hours from 9 a.m. to 6:30. The last admission, though, will be at 6 p.m., so you got till 6 p.m. to get in. You pay inside of the monastery doors, and the cost for an individual ticket is €6. They do give discounts to people 65 and older. You just prove your age by showing an ID, and half off also for people with disabilities. So half off if you're 65 and older, and half off for disabilities. But if you live in Portugal and you have a nice little cedula or ID card like we all have, on Sundays, every Sunday until 2 p.m., you get free admission. So if you show your Portuguese ID, you can get free admission up until 2 o'clock. They do take all forms of payment, which means you can pay good old cash, you can pay a credit card, or on the ATM. Now let's talk the beauty of Portugal, fill in the blank, wherever you are thinking about retiring to. Now, when you're feeling stuck and finding excuses on why you can't live in as an expat like this, or keep putting it off, just remember that this is your life. So the first and the biggest step you're going to do is to make at least one move towards that goal. Feeling stuck usually is a sign that it's time to make a change. And remember that even the tiniest possible step is progress. And you don't have to have it all figured out to move forward. That's a big misconception with a lot of people who watch the channel. They think that we had it all together, we know what we're doing, and they don't have a clue, so they could never do it. Trust me, you guys are no different than Caribbean and I. And as long as you're figuring it out on the way and making those steps, it can happen. But remember this, and this is the biggest, nothing changes if nothing changes. Meaning if you're not making any changes towards wanting that goal, then it's not going to happen. Now, new beginnings can feel like endings, but embrace it. A lot of people are afraid to leave what they know and what they feel comfortable with. Beautiful things happen when you clear your life of all the negativity. We're talking credit, high payments, stress, etc. But believe in your mind and your common sense, not on what other people tell you should do. And stop overthinking every little detail. Whatever happens will happen anyway. We know that in life. Take things as a teachable lesson and not as a blockade. And when things are meant to be, it will happen at the right time, at the right place, and for the right reasons. So remember, your best days are yet to come. Get out there and make it happen. Your first step might be researching other countries. Another step might be visiting outside of America to find a place that feels like home, and then you will see a whole new world outside of the box. And we cannot stress that enough. Get out, take those first steps from whatever country you're trying to free yourself of, get into another country, see what that country has to offer. Enjoy the journey. You've got to get out there, and sometimes out of your own mind, like we said, to really make things like this an everyday event. And this could be your future, or it could be the sunny island of Dominican Republic or Puerto Rico or wherever you see yourself. Just know that the first step is up to you. So, as always, we want to welcome all of our new subscribers. We have had an overwhelming response to the videos. We love you guys. We appreciate you. And remember that you are the reason we do this. So as always, make sure to hit that subscribe, hit that thumbs up. Make sure to hit that notification bell if you'd like to be notified of videos of this or others. And remember, all information is underneath every video. And we'll see you on that next video.